Here we have a non-artistic but necessary step. We have to put each single solid color on its own layer. This is because each color on the computer will be its own paint color in real life. This makes transferring the design onto canvas easy. You can and should do it one color at a time. You just use the Color Select tool, found in the menu. I'm sure it's in this icon box somewhere, but I have no idea where. Plus, it always annoys me when I do a beginner tutorial, except the person teaching does all these crazy hotkeys that you can't even see. If you followed the steps earlier, you should have some color layers already, where similar colors are all on the same layer, like these reds. You can see here, I duplicated the reds a bunch of times. Once for every shade of red that I think I have, and once for safety in case I mess up. So in this first layer, I want to only have the brightest reds. I'm going to use my Color Select tool to pick a shade I don't want in the layer. Holding Shift, I select all the unwanted shades of red, all the non-bright ones. And I'll just cut those out. I have hotkeys turned off, so I just use the menu. That way you can see it. And we only have the bright reds. Rename this layer so you know what it is. I'm convinced that successful crafts are 80% organization, if not more. On to the next one. Make sure nothing's selected. Use your Color Select tool and pick all the shades but the one you want. Using the duplicated layer, make sure the right one's selected, the one you actually want to work on. Delete them. Rename. On to the next. And done with that one. I always make the only layer I'm working on visible, as a guard against mistakes. Let's just take a look at all the layers together. Perfect. Now I'm going to do the same for the cat head colors, just so you can see the process again. It's exactly the same. Remember to duplicate the layer you want to separate a bunch of times. Only leave one layer visible, the one that you're working on, and have a safety backup layer underneath. Now I'll speed it up because I'm sure you get the idea. I'll do the eyes and nose later. Now all the colors are in separate layers. That means it's time to start putting the outlines onto canvas. Last time I used the old-fashioned grid method from art school, which I will do a video on because you don't need anything fancy for it to work. In the next video, though, I'm going to do a little experiment with a homemade screen projector. so that you don't have to use the grid method to transfer your design onto canvas. If it works. I don't actually know how well it's going to work, so we'll find out.